What is going on, guys? It's TheOrdinaryCrafter here with another Minecraft video, and I'm with Winston French. Okay, so we have a little topic for today, and if you could introduce it, that would be great.
Today we are talking about comic books, like Marvel and DC and such.
Which I'm not that great at, like, The only comic books I've actually read is, like, Adventure Time.
I never knew that they had comic books for Adventure Time. Like, I watched the show and all, but I don't know. I'm not like...
Crap.
Anyways, yeah, like, for my input on comic books, I like Marvel over DC, because, like, even though, like, at the beginning, DC started as, like, for, like, detective crimes, that's what DC stands for like, comics, and it would be, like, all the, like, black and white, and then, like, detectives trying to, like, find out who, like, the murderer was or anything, and then, like, Batman and Robin came in, and it started exploding. And then Marvel, basically, like, I like Stan Lee. Stan Lee was, like, my favorite comic book writer, and he inspired me. Like, when I was a little kid, I would always be like Spider-Man. I would run through my house. I would be like, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, do you have you ever watched like any like Marvel movies or DC movies?
Like, could you give an example?
Spider-Man for Marvel or like Batman for DC.
Oh yeah. Like, whenever any Marvel movie comes out, I go watch right away.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about a spoiler in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Probably almost everyone has seen it, but if you haven't, you might want to close your ears right now. Okay, have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2? Okay. Whenever, like, at the end, like, when Emma Stone was, like, the Green Goblin had Emma Stone that was about to, like, throw her down. I mean, Gwen Stacy, sorry. Gwen Stacy, let go. I was, like, anticipating. I was like, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? But that sounded so wrong, but I mean, like, that's how the comic went, and I was, like, so excited, like, how the movie, it actually went with the comic books. So, yeah, I was at interface, and I was like, do it, throw her down on the ground, do it. And now, everyone was looking at me like I was, like, a bad person, and I looked back at this one guy, he was, like, staring me down. He said, you know, you're a really bad kid, and I looked back up him, and I said, you know, I just turned back around. I didn't want to deal with that guy. But yeah, I went with my dad, which I don't have any relations with him anymore. But I went to my dad was like holding on to the seat, so was I, and I was just so like nervous and crap. But like in the originals or in the Amazing Spider-Man, the Green Goblin threw Gwen Stacy off the bridge, and Spider-Man's web snapped her neck. And whenever I read that comic, but it was an accident, and I was like, dang, you know, I was like, gosh. But let's talk about DC. They're talking about making a Batman and Superman movie, which I
saw the trailer, but I don't know if I agree with it.
Me neither, but I would love a Justice League movie. Like, I've been wanting one of those for like my whole entire life, like to see like a Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, like like other superheroes. Yeah, like the Flash would be pretty cool. I like the Flash. He can run pretty fast.
So basically, back to the game, like, I sort of died once, but I just jumped right back into another game.
Oh, that's cool. But I'm gonna talk about one certain superhero, and that would have to be Deadpool. Deadpool is, you know, a badass. But whatever. He's pretty amazing. He can't die. He's like immortal or whatever. And he has those swords and those hammers, man. Have you played the game for the Xbox?
No.
It's amazing. You might want to get it. You might want to start a series on that. That would be amazing. That would be awesome. It's funny, and then It's like hilarious. It's like a hilarious type of game. Really funny. Like sometimes, like if you want to get the bet, you're like hiding behind the bad guy. Deadpool like waves his hand in front of the bad guy's face to get their attention, and you can just stick a sword up through their like body or whatever. It's amazing. It's a really cool video game. My favorite weapons would have to be the two hammers that he can like bash people's heads. God, I sound like a violent person.
I think I got. Oh well, I got stuck and then I got myself free.
Yeah, but for the combat in that game is repetitive. It's really repetitive. Like how in Batman Arkham, like the Arkham games, it's repetitive like that. Like just imagine like, using the same moves and stuff over and over again. That's how like the fighting in the Deadpool game is kind of like that. But yeah, and I watched a video for like the Amazing Spider-Man game, and for the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game, and I watched it and I did not like it. It was really glitchy. Like if you like whip shot to like another building, there's a possibility where you'll like slide through the building if you like hit the corner or something like that, and it will not let you fall. Like if you like fall to the ground, like Spider-Man will immediately shoot a web at whatever. Like I'm amazed like what Spider-Man shoot that. Like does he shoot at a cloud or whatever? Like seriously, he aims. He has no aim sometimes. He just like shoots everyone. He's like whoop.
He has aimbot on.
He has hot girls too.
Okay, let's see. Deathmatch is gonna happen soon, hopefully.
God.
So yeah, thanks for talking about superhero slash comic stuff. Cause like
I'm glad.
I'm not that big on comics, but if you guys could leave down comments below talking about which ones I could like series I could start and stuff, that'd be great.
That would be great. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna talk more. Let's talk about different comic books besides superheroes. There's like crap. Isn't there like Bones? Have you ever heard of Bones?
I heard of the TV series.
It's like this little white dude. He's like a boner or whatever. I don't know. I read the books when I was in middle school, but yeah, this pretty funny. But I think you can call them comic books. I guess you can. But yeah, I could talk about this one store called Jack's. Um, it's a really good store. You guys should go to it for like all your comic book needs and your cards and your like gaming. Like they have like tournaments like almost every week and stuff. They have like Bakugan and all that stuff. I don't really like. They have like all-sided dice and they have energy drinks. um, it's a really cool place to get all your like comic books and posters and all that good stuff. Yeah. Have you ever been to a comic book store?
Not really.
I mean, like one time I went to this comic book store and like everyone's like dressed up, and I approached this woman. I thought she was like the Green Martian or whatever. She said something else, and she like approached me like I said something bad. Like that's why I don't like about like people who like get really into it, because then they're gonna like accuse somebody of like saying something wrong, and then it's gonna like start a huge argument and stuff. This is exactly what happened. Like I was in the middle of like a huge argument between like these two girls about whatever, like superheroes. And I was just standing there. I was just like looking at him. Like one person would say the other. I would look at her, and then I got dizzy. I was just looking around. Oh my god, it was like really complicated. I was trying to get out, but they were like pushed up against each other, like yelling at each other, and I couldn't squeeze through. So I crawled underneath.
Okay, and that is actually the end of the game. I actually won. Wow. Okay, so thanks for talking about your comics books. I actually enjoyed it. Oh, and I think the call sort of ended. So if you guys could leave down like, comment, anything you want, be sure to do that. So thanks for watching and see you next time.